Testing 1 2 1 2.
Hey, how are you? Doing well. How are you? Do we have like a little table we can put over by the Submarine Pizza? Maybe we can set stuff down, like purses and stuff?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome. The ceremony is going to start in about 15 minutes. There's drinks in the back, so just kind of start making your way over here. Graduates, make sure you do check in at this green table. Families and parents, feel free to have a seat wherever you'd like. Thank you. Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and start making our way to our seats so we can start on time. Graduates, if you have not checked in yet at the green table, please make sure you do so and then go ahead and find your way to the front, facing forward. Thank you.
They're not here? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, well, I'll leave them in here just in case you come up and tell me that they're here. Are we going to cut it off? Is that what we're going to do? Move them to the back. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
taper to the back, yeah. Okay.
Ready? Yep. Okay.
I'd say my honors experience was transformative.
Being part of the Honors College really helped shape my experience here at USF.
I think a lot of the different classes that I was able to take here were not things that I normally would have been exposed to.
Biomedical ethics that I took in 2023. We went over topics such as vaccinations, human experimentation, all sorts of ethical dilemmas that shape how we practice medicine.
The South Korea Beyond the Classroom definitely was, because it just showed me an understanding of just other people's culture and backgrounds, and just helped me to better understand how to connect with people that are from a culturally different background than me.
The honors study abroad trip that I went on was the art of invention, and we followed Leonardo da Vinci's path all throughout Italy.
If I had to describe my honors experience in one word, I would say it was eye-opening.
Honors really opened the door to a whole new field that I didn't even know existed. The intersection between art and science, I learned through classes like art and the environment.
Taking the politics class with Congressman Bilirakis to have a better understanding on how the government works within our own country, I think is very useful to be an effective physician in the future.
One word I would use to describe my honors experience is home.
I really enjoyed living in the living learning community at Juniper for the first 2 years of my college year. It really gave me time to just make friends and just live with a bunch of people that I liked in a similar mindset environment.
It helped me find a very tight-knit community in the Honors LLC, and it helped me make some of the best friends I've ever had.
I think I've grown in ways that are completely unimaginable.
The summer graduating class is driven.
Ambitious.
Energetic.
One word that I would use to describe this graduating class is committed. They're committed to excellence, they're committed to making a positive difference in the world, they're committed to doing their very best in everything that they do. And we're so proud of everything that they've done.
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls! Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Judy Genshaft Honors College. My name is Charles Adams. I'm the Dean. I'm proud and privileged to be the Dean of this wonderful Honors College, and I'm proud to welcome you to the Summer 2026 Honors Graduation Recognition Ceremony. We're here today to celebrate our graduates' achievements, and they are many, as you'll hear throughout our ceremony today. This is a remarkable group of students. All of our students are remarkable. These students, as you remember, I'm sure, entered college just at the end of COVID, typically in 2022. And just as everything was coming back together again and the world had been taken apart and everybody was confused and we weren't sure where we were going from there, these students persisted. They wanted to make the most of their college career as a result of what they've been through in high school, and they did. They showed tremendous resilience and determination and courage in the face of a lot of uncertainty. And we're so proud of everything that they've done during their time with us. These are students who have, as you know, gone above and beyond what's required to get a college degree. You don't have to be in the Judy Genshaft Honors College to graduate from USF, but these students have chosen to challenge themselves in a wide variety of ways, about which I'm sure you've heard over the years. The curriculum, the co-curricular requirements, the various things that we ask them to do in order to graduate with honors distinction, as they are doing today, this weekend. We're very proud of that. That willingness to go above and beyond what's required is a characteristic that's going to put them in a great position in whatever they end up doing in life. It's always going to distinguish them from those around them, and we're so proud to celebrate all that they've done while they're with us. Before we get started with the ceremony itself, I want to thank a couple of groups of people who are with us today. And the first group I want to say thanks to is you in front of me here in the audience, the friends and families and supporters of all sorts of the folks here in the front of the room. My wife and I, a long time ago now, put a couple of girls through college, and so I know what's involved, and I know what's needed. Those late night phone calls and those timely applications of cash when they were required, and all the tangible and intangible kinds of support that I know all of you in various ways have provided with these students up here to get them to this point. And so I want you to give yourself a round of applause, and please, students, let's give them a round of applause. I also want to say a word of thanks to a very, very important group of people that your students know well, and that's the faculty advisors and the staff, professional staff of the Judy Genshaft Honors College. These are people, most of whom sitting toward the back of the room, a couple up front. These are folks who have mentored your students, who have guided them, taught them, encouraged them, cajoled them, challenged them throughout the years that they've been with us in the Judy Genshaft Honors College. I'm very proud and I'm privileged to work with this group of people. They are dedicated to your student success, and the results of their work, in whatever way they work, in front of the scenes or behind the scenes, the results are in front of you, and you'll hear all about them today. So let's please give a round of applause and appreciation for the staff of the Judy Genshaft Honors College. Now we can move to the main event, the recognition of our graduates today. Let me just say a few words about how we're going to go about this. I'm going to call the students up one by one, and I'm going to say a few words about each student. What I'm going to be saying is based on the results of a questionnaire that we've asked the students to complete. And we ask them questions like something about their research, something about their favorite memory, either of the Judy Genshaft Honors College or USF, and what they're going to do after they leave USF. So that'll be the basic structure of our comments about each student. We're going to have a couple of members of our faculty present them with a medallion, a very special medallion, which signifies the achievement of graduating with honors distinction from this honors college. And I encourage you students to wear that medallion at graduation as you cross the big stage over in the Yingling Center this weekend. It marks you as someone who has, as I say, gone above and beyond, who has met the requirements of the Judy Genshaft Honors College, and that will make you stand out physically as you cross the stage. The president of the university will shake your hand, and he knows what that medallion signifies as well. So I'm going to say a few words about a couple of students who have achieved special distinction, and we're going to recognize those distinctions today. We have a program in the college called the Dean's Circle of Merit, and we award each graduation ceremony to certain students a stole, which I will bestow, to recognize their achievements in a variety of areas. Today we'll be recognizing students who are being noted as recipients of the Dean's Circle of Merit in service and research. And I'll call that out when the time comes. I'm also going to recognize students who have achieved a perfect 4.0 GPA during their time at USF. They are the recipients of the King O'Neill Award, which is given every graduation season to students who have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA, and we have several of those. As you might imagine, our honor students populate that group pretty highly. I'm also going to mention two ways in which students can satisfy the research requirement of the college. One is a traditional thesis, and I'll say a word about those theses as the students come up. They can also take a capstone course, which is a research-based group, tends to be a group project. And so you'll hear some repetition of the types of work that students are doing in order to satisfy that capstone project, but others will have satisfied the research requirement through a thesis. Finally, before we turn to the recognition of the graduates, I want to encourage you to feel free to cheer for your students. This is not too stuffy an occasion, I hope. Get up and take pictures. Feel free to celebrate the accomplishments of these wonderful young people. So with that, I'm going to call up the very first graduate that we'll recognize today, and that is Viva Adiraju. Right there. She's receiving degrees in both psychology and criminology. She completed an honors capstone project in the course titled Civic Literacy and Current Events, taught by Professor Daniel Ruth. For her project, she wrote about the various impacts on her life. You can stay right there, don't run away. Her identity as a person who emigrated at a young age. She reflected on her childhood, her family's resilience, and the support of friends, and what her future looks like as an international student. Viba's proudest accomplishment, she says, was taking the initiative to lead a research group with little prior experience and coming out with 2 poster presentations. She says her favorite memory was performing with the honors choir during her last semester. It was her first time, she says, joining a choir, and the first time she performed a piano accompaniment. She writes that it was a beautiful performance, and it was, I remember it, and she's glad to have had the experience before graduating. Upon graduation, Viva is planning to seek full-time employment. Congratulations, Viva. Well done. You will hear through the ceremony that some of our students will be seeking full-time employment, so if you're looking for talent, in your company or organization, you've got a lot of it right up here in front of you. Our next graduate is Ava Badii. Did I get that right? Her degree is in biomedical sciences. Ava's honors capstone project focused on the assessment of music performance anxiety among young performers. She examined the symptoms, causes, and psychological mechanisms of music performance anxiety and evidence-based treatments and interventions. Ava's favorite memory, she says, is exploring the campus with her classmates using manual and electric wheelchairs in her disability and pop culture course with honors professor Kyle Romano. As an aspiring physician, the experience inspired her to strive to improve accessibility and inclusion. Ava is being recognized this afternoon as our first King O'Neill Scholar, graduating from USF with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Oh, not yet. After graduation, Ava is planning to apply to graduate school. Congratulations, Ava. Our next graduate is Lily Boyer. Lily's degree is in environmental science and policy. Her honors capstone project was completed through our Connections program, run in collaboration with the Tampa Museum of Art. Our students serve as facilitators to help persons with cognitive disabilities to use the art to address their challenges. Lily's project encouraged participants to see themselves represented in the art. She says her favorite USF memory was installing the first set of 3D printed oyster restoration bricks. As a longtime member of this large project to revive the oyster population in Tampa Bay under the direction of Professor Tina Parachi, she saw each brick, she says, each brick, which will serve as a habitat for native species, from clay to kiln to seawall. Lily writes that it was a special moment watching years of effort from generations of students come to life and knowing that she had played a key part in the effort. Lily is also the first student to be recognized today for the college's Dean's Circle of Merit Award in the category of service. Here we go. Did I get this on you? Just wait for a second. The selection committee, and the committee is made up of faculty and advisors and staff members. The selection committee chose Lily as the winner of the service category due to the many contributions she's made both to the honors community and beyond. She was the first honors student to lead a team of interns responsible for overseeing open studio hours in the art studio and tech media studios on the 5th floor. Besides serving as an officer in the 3D Habitat Lab student organization, she's been instrumental in leading the oyster restoration brick project that you just heard about, bringing vision, organization, and dedication to one of the Honors College's most impactful initiatives. Beyond campus, Lily co-founded the Habitat Laboratory nonprofit with Professor Crossland, Kobe Phillips, an honors alumnus, and Professor Parachi to expand resources and community involvement in the ORB project and other habitat restoration initiatives. After graduation, Lily will work as part of the nonprofit organization that she co-founded while also working part-time for a business that 3D prints affordable, flood-resistant housing in Tampa Bay. Congratulations, Lily. Well done. Julian Brito is our next graduate. A cybersecurity major, Julian completed his honors capstone during his study abroad trip in London, England, under the direction of Dr. Young, who's here somewhere, there he is, where he studied ontology and the philosophy of perception by examining public places in the city. He says his favorite honors memory was that London study abroad trip. He writes that he is thankful for the financial support from the Honors College and for the opportunity to explore a new city with his peers. After graduation, Julian is planning to seek full-time employment. Congratulations, Julian. Well done. Next is Daniela Charco. Daniela's degree is in exercise science. Her honors thesis resulted in a children's book illustrating a beautiful Christmas day told through the eyes of a dog named Pebbles. Daniela's proudest accomplishment at USF, she says, was serving as a peer mentor lead in the Honors College. Peer mentors are upper division students who teach honors foundations, our first semester transition to college and honors course, and peer mentor leads are the mentors of those mentors. She loved preparing peer mentors to become successful teachers and helping incoming freshmen succeed in college. Daniela's favorite honors experience, she says, was living in the Honors LLC, the Living Learning Community, what some of us call a dorm, during her freshman year, when she made countless memories with all of the amazing people she lived with. She noted that she remains best friends and even roommates with some of those people today. After graduation, Daniela plans to attend graduate school. Congratulations, Daniela. Our next graduate is Neej DeAngelis. She's receiving degrees in biomedical sciences and music studies. A National Merit Scholar, Neej's honors thesis used mass spectrometry to measure tumor markers in mouse lung cancer tissue samples. Her proudest undergraduate accomplishment, she says, was her senior violin recital, where she performed a Shostakovich violin concerto and Arvo Part's Fratris. Her favorite honors memory was learning to cook Moroccan pancakes in the college's Leona Genshaft's food and culture studio on the 5th floor of the building as part of the Arab and Eastern food and culture class. She will graduate as a King O'Neill Scholar, having completed her career with a perfect 4.0 GPA. As a member of the Honors College's 7-year BS MD program, Neej will continue her graduate studies at the USF Health Morsani College of Medicine, where she's already entering her 2nd year. Congratulations, Neej. Well done. Our next graduate is Maria Den. She's another National Merit Scholar and is graduating with a major in biomedical sciences and a minor in economics. Her honors thesis examined the economic impact of gout, a common form of inflammatory arthritis affecting millions of Americans. Maria considers completing her honors thesis to be her proudest accomplishment, describing the experience of developing the project alongside her mentor as both challenging and rewarding. And she is another of today's King O'Neill Scholars, graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. After she graduates, she'll be attending medical school at the Morsani College of Medicine here at USF to continue her journey toward becoming a physician. Congratulations, Maria. Well done. Our next graduate is Akshay Dawadkar. He's completing a degree in biomedical sciences with a minor in general public health. Akshay's honors capstone project focused on entrepreneurship, which taught him how to identify a real-world problem, develop a potential business solution, and refine it through customer interviews. Akshay's proudest USF accomplishment, he says, was presenting his research at conferences and contributing as a first author on a publication. Akshay plans to apply to medical school. Congratulations, Akshay. Well done. Jared Shu is next. A biomedical sciences student with a minor in psychology, Jared's honors thesis examined the genetic targets that may predispose people to alcohol use disorder and/or severe complications of alcohol withdrawal. He also explored alcohol detox programs and how medications may be personalized depending on an individual's specific genetic traits. His favorite USF memory is cram sessions for organic chemistry with friends on the day of the test, or the night before anyway. Now, they were chaotic and stressful, he says, but productive and hilarious at times as well. And they must have been productive because Jared is another King O'Neill Scholar graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. He says his proudest accomplishment is being accepted to his dream medical school right here at USF through our 7-year BS-MD program, and he is now a second-year student at the Morsani College of Medicine. Congratulations, Jared. Well done. Our next graduate is Julia Kwiatkowski. Julia is graduating as a biology major with a concentration in medical biology. She completed an honors capstone course called Civic Literacy and Current Events that you've heard about with Professor Ruth, with a project that explored how major current events throughout her childhood and adolescence shaped her values, perspective, and the person that she is today. By connecting this history to her own experiences, she was able to better reflect on its lasting impact. Her proudest accomplishment at USF, she says, was serving as the president of Durham Scholars, where she inspired future healthcare professionals, mentored students, and led the organization's growth. Julia next plans to apply to graduate school. Congratulations, Julia. Well done. Next is Fabiana Isabel Madrid Cordero. Fabiana is completing her degree in finance with minors in risk management and economics. Her honors thesis examined if hiring a chief risk officer genuinely improves risk management. She found that CROs are vital defenders for tech firms, but mostly performative window dressing in regulated industries like utilities. I hope there are no CROs out there. Fabiana's proudest accomplishment was completing her honors thesis, and her favorite memory, she says, was the work that she did as part of the Honors Peer Mentor Program. Next, Fabiana plans to attend graduate school. Congratulations, Fabiana. Louis McCracken is our next graduate. His degree is in biomedical sciences with a minor in entrepreneurship. Lewis's honors thesis investigated neuron cell death pathways in mice using both a laboratory test to detect DNA fragmentation and behavioral testing. His favorite honors experience, he says, was studying in South Korea on the Honors Beyond the Classroom Study Abroad program with Dr. Lee, who's probably here someplace. There he is. Yep. A National Merit Scholar, Lewis is graduating as a King O'Neill Scholar with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Congratulations, Lewis. And next, Lewis will attend graduate school at the Morsani College of Medicine. Well done. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Erica Nguyen. Erica is completing concurrent degrees in biomedical sciences and sociology. Her honors thesis examined how social and environmental factors influence e-cigarette risk perception and use among college students. Her research focused on underrepresented minority populations and explored ways to develop more equitable and effective vaping prevention strategies. Erica's favorite honors memory, she writes, is completing her AOK thesis on the AOK is our gateway class, first semester class for incoming honors students. Acquisition of knowledge, it stands for, on the ethical implications of AI-generated art and its impact on creative expression. A piece accompanying her research was later featured in the Honors Center Gallery art exhibit in the Marshall Student Center. Erica is also being celebrated today as a King O'Neill Scholar, completing her career with a perfect 4.0 GPA. As part of the honors 7-year BSMD program, Erica is now a second-year medical student at the Morsani College of Medicine here at USF. Congratulations, Erica. Next is Cameron Pantano. He's graduating with a degree in microbiology with a minor in chemistry. Cameron's honors thesis explored the reasons pre-health undergraduates may hold vaccine-hesitant beliefs. Cameron notes that addressing these causes is significant in this population as healthcare workers influence the general population's perceptions on vaccines. Cameron's favorite honors experience was his first year living in the Honors LLC, where he met so many incredible people that he made so many memories with, writing that he wouldn't be the same without them. After graduating, Cameron plans to attend graduate school. Congratulations, Cameron. Well done. Marissa Panton is our next graduate. There we are. She's completing degrees in both economics and political science. Marissa's honors capstone project reflected on 4 defining moments in her life: immigrating to the U.S., living through COVID, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and the wars in Ukraine and Palestine. Through this reflection, she came to see how together these experiences affected her understanding of her identity and her community. Her favorite honors memory, she says, is taking a course from a sitting U.S. Congressman, Representative Gus Bilirakis from Tarpon Springs, which gave her a rare first-hand perspective on public service and an appreciation for how policy is made. Upon graduation, Marissa plans to work full-time while preparing to apply to law school. Congratulations, Marissa. Our next graduate is Vera Pasmanik. Vera is graduating with a degree in biomedical sciences and a minor in public health. Her honors thesis looked at how losing a gene that helps produce uric acid affects hormone systems that regulate blood pressure and kidney function, finding that this disruption may trigger harmful changes that promote kidney damage. Vera's proudest accomplishment, she says, was being the vice president of the USF figure skating team and competing at the Intercollegiate National Figure Skating Championship, representing the university while being among Olympic skaters. As a member of the Honors College, her favorite memory is studying abroad for 6 months through the Honors Semester in Exeter Study Abroad program with Dr. Young. While abroad, she immersed herself in a new culture and met people from all over the world while traveling around Europe. Next, Vera plans to work as a medical assistant in reproductive endocrinology before applying to medical school. Congratulations, Vera. Well done. Our next graduate is Nidhi Reddy. Nidhi is graduating with a degree in biomedical sciences and a minor in public health. Her honors thesis was a survey-based study in which she investigated challenges that students face in obtaining health care and explored factors that may influence their ability to seek medical attention. Her favorite honors experience was her AOK class, where she was introduced to the research process and interdisciplinary learning. She notes that the course allowed her to build meaningful connections that have lasted throughout her college career. Nidhi plans next to work as a dental assistant before going to dental school. Congratulations, Nidhi. Well done. Next is Veronica Rocco. A global business major, Veronica completed an honors capstone project that explored predictive processing theory and phenomenology through the self-reflections of 3 versions of the same woman: young, middle-aged, and elderly. Veronica's favorite honors experience was studying abroad at the University of Exeter, where she spent 6 months taking courses outside of the required curriculum, traveling to countries such as Ireland and Italy, and meeting many wonderful people. Now that she's graduating, Veronica will be seeking full-time employment. Congratulations, Veronica. Caleb Sammons is our next graduate. He's receiving degrees in biomedical sciences and philosophy. Caleb's honors thesis examined how disruptions in a group of enzymes contribute to skin disorders and certain cancers, identifying where these enzymes are active in skin tissue to identify potential treatment approaches. Caleb's favorite experience at USF, he says, was also attending the Exeter Study Abroad program, where he had great conversations, made great memories, and learned lessons that redefined how he viewed himself, both in the world and professionally. After graduating, Caleb is planning a structured growth year, working as an EMT before applying to medical school. Congratulations, Caleb. Well done. Next is Noelle Sanford. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay? All right, okay. Okay. Noelle's degree is in animation and digital modeling. Her honors capstone project was a short public service announcement about the health effects of vaping using motion graphic animation. Noelle's proudest USF accomplishment was her BFA thesis, in which she created a frame-by-frame short film animation. Her favorite honors experience has been, she says, the completion of the Judy Genshaft Honors College building, this beautiful structure, and having the opportunity to use the space and its facilities. Next, Noelle plans to seek full-time employment. Congratulations, Noelle. Okay. Our next graduate is Ananya Sigaravarapu. Ananya is a National Merit Scholar, and she's completing her degree in biomedical sciences with a minor in linguistics. Her honors thesis examined whether preoperative atrial fibrillation is associated with outcomes among patients undergoing surgery for small cell lung carcinoma. Ananya's favorite honors memory, she says, was realizing that the friends she made in her first year in the Juniper Poplar LLC would become lifelong friends. Ananya plans to continue her graduate work at the USF Health Morsani College of Medicine. Congratulations, Ananya. Well done. Sarah Smith is our next graduate. A communication major, Sarah's honors capstone project explored how the university and its students promote sustainability on campus. Sarah's favorite honors memory is being a peer mentor, which she described as a truly amazing experience, adding that getting to meet with her students made her week without fail, and that she gained valuable knowledge to help pursue a career in teaching. Next, Sarah will attend graduate school at the University of Georgia. Congratulations, Sarah. Well done. Pujitha Swaminathan is our next graduate. A biomedical sciences major, Pujitha's honors thesis explored how melanoma brain tumors use branched-chain amino acids to evade the immune system and identified new strategies to improve cancer treatment. Her favorite memory at USF was conducting her first research project, which led to the opportunity to present her work at Harvard and other prestigious institutions, as well as being named USF Student Leader of the Year. After graduation, Pujitha plans to apply to PhD programs and focus on oncology research. Congratulations, Pujitha. Next is Rohit Velagati. Did I get that right? Close enough. I'm doing the best I can. Rohit is graduating with a degree in biomedical sciences. His honors thesis explored the latest advances in radiology and machine learning to improve diagnostics. Rohit's favorite honors experience were, he says, the late nights in Juniper Poplar, hanging out with his podmates and making connections that will last a lifetime. A member of the honors 7-year BS-MD program, Rohit is now a second-year medical student at the Morsani College of Medicine. Congratulations, Rohit. Well done. Koi Vu is next. Koi is completing his degree in biomedical sciences. For his honors thesis, he engineered 3 clonal strains with transgenic markers for evaluation. Koi's proudest moment, he says, was completing that research within the Suvarovo lab. But his favorite honors memory, he says, was meeting some of his closest friends through the honors living learning community. Please recognize Coy is another of our King O'Neill scholars with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Coy will next attend graduate school at the Morsani College of Medicine here at USF. Congratulations, Coy. Next is Alan Shu. A biomedical sciences graduate, Alan's honors thesis research studied certain proteins and tested drug compounds that may help prevent recurrent infections. Alan's favorite honors experience was living in the honors living learning community, attending its events, and building lasting friendships within a supportive community. Alan is also one of our King O'Neill scholars, graduating with a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations, Alan. Don't go anywhere. And he will next attend graduate school at the Morsani College of Medicine here at USF. Congratulations, Alan. Next is Isabella Escobar Lora. Isabella is graduating with a major in international studies and a minor in political science. Her honors capstone project focused on transitional justice mechanisms, exploring their theoretical foundations, history, global applications, and weaknesses. She then applied these principles to a case study on Sudan. Isabella's favorite honors memory was her own personal and academic journey. As a recent immigrant, she is proud of her language acquisition, academic results, and vast volunteering. She writes that gaining knowledge and putting herself out of her comfort zone has all been transformative. She cites remarkable classes, such as All the World's a Stage, Performing Identity and Culture, that exposed her to ideas and values outside her usual studies, all of which made her rethink many aspects of her identity, her roots, and her creativity. Next, Isabella will seek full-time employment in the nonprofit sector before attending graduate school. Congratulations, Isabella. Well done. Our next graduate is Hasnain Kasli. A biomedical sciences major, Hasnain's honors thesis examined whether skin rashes caused by certain cancer treatments can predict how well the treatment works. After reviewing published studies, he found that the more severe rashes were often linked to better treatment outcomes. His favorite honors memory is that of Dr. Mahmoudian's class on Middle Eastern politics, writing that it sparked some of the most interesting and thoughtful discussions he had in the Honors College. Next, Hussein will attend graduate school at the Morsani College of Medicine. Congratulations, Hussein. Well done. Our next graduate is David Mejica. He's receiving his degree in biomedical sciences with a minor in public health. David's honors thesis explores what happens to the immune system when people miss vaccines and how those least likely to be vaccinated often already face the most illness, arguing that vaccine access gaps may quietly worsen health inequities for years. His favorite honors memory was studying abroad in South Korea. He enjoyed exploring a new country with his peers, soaking in the culture and scenery, the freedom of it all, especially a late-night pickup soccer game at Yonsei University. I'm delighted to announce that David is being recognized as today's second Dean's Circle of Merit recipient in the category of research. The selection committee chose David due to his continued commitment to discovery during his time with the Honors College. His first research effort came with his honors first-year thesis, which he presented at the Undergraduate Humanities Conference and received an award for excellence in interdisciplinary research. His thesis on vaccines grew out of an Honors College course that he took with Dr. Stephen Spector, an affiliate member of our faculty who directed his thesis. He's conducted his research with the Morsani College of Medicine and has already been a part of 4 publications during his time at USF. He's planning to present 5 abstracts at the Congress of Neurological Surgeons Conference in Washington, D.C. this October. Next, David will apply to medical school. Congratulations, David. Well done. And finally, our final graduate today is Niraj Pillai. He's graduating with a degree in computer science. His honors thesis focused on transforming personal experiences into a meaningful memoir. Through this project, he explored the power of storytelling, reflection, and personal growth while developing his skills as a writer and thinker. Niraj's proudest accomplishment at USF, he writes, has been his growth both academically and personally while balancing his studies in computer science, leadership roles, internships, and opportunities for self-reflection. Next, he plans to pursue full-time employment. Congratulations, Niraj. Well done. What an amazing group of people. Please, if you're able, please rise and give them a big round of applause of congratulations. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our representative from the USF Alumni Association, LaToya Witter, the Director of Student Programs, to bring greetings and congratulations to our new graduates. LaToya.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for having me here this evening. I'm really excited to be here, a part of such a wonderful ceremony, and to hear all the wonderful things that you all are doing, have done, and will continue to do. I also would like to thank Dean Adams for welcoming me here this evening. He is absolutely fantastic, and I've been fortunate to work with him throughout the years on many different programs. And so once again, just thank you so much for having me, and thank you for your wonderful leadership that you have here for the Judy Genshaft Honors College. And to our graduates and the families, congratulations. Congratulations. Today is a celebration of your hard work, determination, and your achievement. You have earned this moment, and I hope that you take time to truly enjoy and celebrate all of your accomplishments, because you truly deserve it. As you leave here today, remember that while you may have been a student for 3, 4, 5, take maybe that victory lap here at USF, your connection to this university will be primarily as a USF alum. You will spend the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years, the rest of your life, connected to the university as an alum. And know that today and tomorrow is not the end of your time here at the University of South Florida. It is truly just the beginning. There are so many ways that you can stay connected to this university, and the Alumni Association is here to provide those opportunities to you. You are joining over 400,000 living alumni all across the world, and you all have that one special connection of all being USF Bulls. So make sure you use those times, that moments when you run into a USF alum and throw up those horns, say "Go Bulls." You never know what that can lead, the connections that you made. Continue to build upon that as you are alum now of this great university. We do encourage you to stay engaged, to build connections, and to take advantage of those many opportunities, including joining the Judy Genshaft Honors College Alumni Society that we are so excited to have, that is created specifically for graduates of the Judy Genshaft Honors College to help you stay connected to USF and to fellow honors graduates after graduation. Congratulations again. We are proud of all that you have accomplished, excited for what lies ahead, and honored to welcome you to the USF alumni family. And as always, go Bulls.
Just a few concluding words. Thank you, LaToya, very much for those comments. Don't forget to wear your medallions at graduation. That's a mark of distinction that you don't want to miss. An event like this requires a lot of people, a lot of contributions from a wide variety of people. I can't name them all. There are many of them, but thanks especially to our marketing and communication team, including our events team, our IT and AV team, and the building management team, all of whom pitched in to make this the beautiful ceremony to commemorate your students' achievements that it is. I would be remiss if I didn't ask, especially the students, to follow us, follow the Judy Genshaft Honors College on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and probably some other things that you can find out there. We're going to take a photo of our students. That's the next order of business. We're going to take it over here because of the weather. We weren't sure how this was going to work. So I'm going to ask the students we're going to remove those stanchions and ask you to step over there in front of that monitor. And Sam and Dana here will arrange you. And then once we get them arranged, you all can move over here and we'll take pictures of the group, and then you're free to take pictures individually after that. So with that, there's just one more thing to say, as LaToya mentioned. Go Bulls. Thanks all for being here.
Everyone come around the couch. Right. I'm doing a little camera swap. Okay, 1 second. Okay, everyone, this is the person you're going to look at to begin with, and then once we knock that out, we'll have you look around to get everyone's pictures good. Everyone back up just a little bit. Parents going back up a little bit. Thank you. So, yes, scoot that over. Thank you. Can you guys back up what? Awesome. Go Bulls. Everyone hang out for a second. Regular picture for the parents. No bulls for a second. No bulls. Okay, look at the left side. Look at the big tall camera. Look to the left. Okay. Everyone get your picture. Everyone look to the right now. Everyone go Bulls to the right. Now everyone go Bulls to the left. Last picture. Awesome. Any other pictures? We good? One more go Bulls. One second. Thank you guys. Congratulations.